everyone, this is Tessa. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be mainly about Milwordy and the progress I've made so far, which is pretty much zero. Not that I haven't written anything, it's just that those of you who don't know, I've been in the hospital for the last 6 weeks prior to, well, I got out on October 1st, so the 6 weeks before that. And so all I could do was write by hand, and I had to get paper, and then I had my daughter bring me some tablets to write on, and it was hard writing things because I didn't have all the information I have here. I wanted to rewrite the thriller I wrote for July camp because I decided that, one, I overdid it with the point of views and things were getting a little confusing, even though I liked the fact that I could put all this information in there that people wouldn't know if you're just telling a story, you know, and I liked that idea. But I was getting a little carried away, and it was starting to get confusing. And then I would change something, and it's like, oh gosh, I have to go all the way back to the beginning and go through it and try to change it. And I'm sitting in the hospital rewriting all that, you know, doing this by hand. So it wasn't working right, because when I'm typing, I can do it quickly and I can change things. It's not a big deal, but when you're handwriting, it's harder. So I didn't get a lot of writing done, obviously. Nothing's on the spreadsheet yet. Now I'm going to count the initial writing on the paper, and when I type it onto the computer, I'm going to count it again, because I'm basically writing a whole second thing because it's twice. So that is something that I have to work on. I should have worked on this during the Worldwide Write-a-thon, but one, I did 2 co-hostings on there, and 2, my Word is just so slow. I can't type very fast on there anymore, so my numbers have slowed way down, and I don't know, aside from taking everything off of it and putting it back to, you know, manufacturer, the way they created that originally, taking everything off of it. I don't know how to fix the memory issue I have with it, because it's definitely, I'm sure, slowed down by memory, because I have very little memory left, and I know that it needs memory in order to switch back and forth in order for it to run right. I do know a lot about computers, a lot of what I have forgotten, but I do still know a lot about them, and I know that is one thing. So I checked, and I have hardly any memory left on this. The computer is 5 to 6 years old, and it doesn't have a lot of memory to begin with. So I've got all these new programs on there which take up a lot of memory. So getting Word to even run has been very difficult. I don't like Google Docs, although I don't know if it would write better on there, any better on there, because it's the same thing. Everything's slow. No matter what I'm doing, it's slow. And I just can't afford a new computer right now. So just have to do with what I have. So I need to start recording all the stuff that I wrote in the hospital. I have a rough count of what I wrote, and then I have to type it into the computer. But it's not in any order, so I have to make sure I check the date on each one, because I was writing different things, so they were in different sections. So I have to go through each one and check when it was done. It's going to take a little bit of time. And it's not like I don't have all the time in the world, except that all I seem to do is sleep. Ever since I've been in the hospital, I don't know what's going on. I finally got a hold of the doctor today to find out if that has something to do with the congestive heart failure I'm going through right now, or if it's some other issue. I've just lost a pound every single day for the last 11 days. I've lost 11 pounds. And I have no appetite. And I'm the kind of person who eats over. I'm an overeater. I eat all the time. And I have no desire, not even for really sweets or anything, which would normally turn me all shades of happy. I really don't care. Today's my birthday. I don't have a birthday cake. Don't really care. I'm not saying I probably wouldn't eat it if there was one here, but there isn't one here, so I won't be eating birthday cake. So now I have to sit down and start typing all this stuff into the computer, make a notation of what day it was on and what project it was on, and notate it in my Milwordy spreadsheet, thanks to Natalie Locke, who created it for me since I was having so much trouble with the hospital and stuff. She's been a great friend. We may be new friends, but I feel that we're friends, and I really appreciate everything she's done for me while I've been in the hospital, and, you know, keeping track and making sure how I'm doing. She's been a great friend. So, don't have to be a long time friend to be a good friend. So today I was busy since I did the morning, the very last live stream of the day, of the whole thing. We did the very last one, and then last night, sometime in the middle, around 6 o'clock last night, I co-hosted last night. But last night I kept getting kicked off, like I was the other night on Charlie's stream. Today, I was with Lizelle Sambury, and thank God it didn't keep doing it every single time. It did it once, and I said, you know, I'm not touching anything, nothing. I'm just going to let her do her thing and leave it alone. You know, I'm not even going to put it on. You know, I had to get up and during one of the sprints, and I said, I'm not going to take the camera and turn it off or anything, because the last time I did that, I kicked myself right off of there. So between the cameras, the medical problems, the sleeping, and it's been a rough couple months for me. My channel has suffered because I haven't been able to make any new videos. At this point, I didn't do much. I did a couple that I say I was back, and I did a couple live streams. And I want to get my live streams going again and schedule them, you know, like I was keeping them scheduled, you know, when they were on a set schedule, and I'd like to get back into doing that again with an occasional pop-up if I feel like doing it. So, you know, depending on how I feel each day, because I used to make mine from 4 to 6 hours. If somebody was there and wanted to write, I'd go for 6 hours. It didn't bother me. But right now, for some reason, I can't stop sleeping. And I'm not used to this. I'm not a sleeper. I'm a catnapper, and, you know, I would sleep now and then, but not like what's going on now. And the doctor's not sure yet. I'm supposed to get a full checkup, and they had problems with their phone, so I wasn't able to get a hold of them all week. So I finally called the emergency number today and got the answering service and talked to somebody. You know, do I need to do anything? Am I okay? Because I don't know anything about congestive heart failure. And, you know, I just know that things are not the same as they were. So I'm getting ready to tackle the beast of counting up what I have written for Milwordy so far and try to get it in there. And it also means typing all that stuff up, you know, so I don't have it laying around. I just want to get typed up where it needs to be typed. And some of it's new. I haven't decided what to do for NaNoWriMo yet. It's either I'm going to rewrite the thriller, because it needs to be rewritten. I'm not sure I'm talking right, and I'm sorry if I am slurring things. It is possible. I'm definitely not doing too well. But I need to decide, because that, not only do I have all those point of views, if I condense them, it's going to completely change the story. And I mean, by, you know, it's not a revise, it would have to be a rewrite. Man, I can't talk right now. Rewrite it completely. Or do I want to work on my memoir? And there's another thing. I mean, I did find the notes, so I have a list of the different parts of my life that, you know, I want to touch on if I decide to write that particular section of my memoir. But I haven't decided yet. I still have time. I'm a pantser, so it's not like I need a ton of time to write an outline, although I did start outlining in the hospital because I didn't know how long I was going to be in there. So I figure, let's start to rewrite this and outline it. So I do have a section where I started outlining the same story with changing things around, and so I have that on there too, even though I don't like to outline. And I didn't have all, you know, I didn't even get my book Bible written up yet, because all this happened and it just knocked everything out of my mind. You know, I didn't get anything done. Now here we are almost to NaNoWriMo, and I'm still struggling along. So I have a couple weeks, and I gotta make a decision, and I gotta get these ideas before I lose them, because there are all kinds of notes and stuff with whatever paper I could find at the hospital, and go from there. So as far as Milwordy goes, although nothing is officially notated in my spreadsheet, I do have words to put in there because I did do a lot of handwriting. And like I said, I'm going to count it twice. If I have to type it into the computer, it's a whole nother one. So 2 for every one. That's my way of looking at it right now. And I forgot, the other day I wrote a post on my blog, and I didn't think to count that. I'm not used to keeping count. It's not something I keep track of. I know a lot of people do it automatically, systematically, all the time. I don't. It's just not something I worry too much about. So I need to get into some kind of system. You know, I really do need to start if I want to get anywhere. Now, I may be done for the 1,000,000 word. I may have to crack it down to the half a Milwordy. I may not. I mean, that's a lot of writing to get to the 1,000,000 words. And I'm not sure I can even get the 50,000 for NaNoWriMo. I don't know why I have so much trouble saying that. So I might have to count my goal down instead of a full Milwordy to a half. Do they have a quarter? I don't know. I have the spreadsheet. Thanks, like I said, to Natalie. She was nice enough to help me set it up. And I have got to get started. Once I get caught up, it won't be as hard to keep, you know, recording. But right now I got a big mess to sort through of all the notes I took in the hospital. So I just wanted to let people know where I was with Milwordy. I wanted to, anyone who didn't get it, I am home. I missed a lot of time on my channel, and I did lose a lot of subscribers because of no new videos, which I couldn't do nothing about that. There's no way I could do them in a hospital. So I got some of them back during the sprints this weekend, which was very nice too. I was so happy to see that I got quite a few of them. I think I got about 11 new subscribers. I have less than 20 to hit 100 now, so I'm getting there. So anyhow, if you like this video, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and help me hit the 100 mark. And hit that notification bell. Leave a comment if you'd like to leave a comment. I will answer all comments eventually. I can't guarantee instantaneously because I'm just so tired. But I've got to quit complaining about it until I figure out what's wrong and what can be done about it. I can't do anything about it right now. So anyhow, it was great this weekend. It was nice seeing so many people coming out. And I had a great time co-hosting with both Holly and Lizzo. And, the other people on the panel. So it was a great time. And I hope to do it again. And until next time, please be safe. Have a great day.